This is my review of AT&T, arguably the second most popular carrier in the United States behind Verizon. Most people actually reported using AT&T for their personal provider in 2018. They had the second highest number of smartphone users in Q1 2018, and they have the second highest brand preference in most places across the US. I think it's fair to say AT&T is pretty popular, so I signed up for their AT&T Unlimited and More Premium plan to see what they're all about. Of course, naturally, as I'm finishing up this review, AT&T goes ahead and announces new unlimited plans. Thankfully, the experience using the AT&T network will remain largely the same, with the only differences being the pricing and included benefits. So in this review, I'll be talking about my experience using the AT&T network, what features are supported, an overview of AT&T's 3 new unlimited plans, and the best cheap alternative plans if you're looking to save some money on service. Because yes, AT&T's unlimited plans are expensive. Their new plans start at $65 per month for unlimited data, and if you want hotspot support, you'll be paying at least $75 per month. The $80 Unlimited and More Premium plan I signed up for came to $96.26 after all taxes and fees. AT&T does have a $10 auto pay discount, which you should definitely take advantage of, but I was trying their network for such a short time that I left it off. Still, over 12 months, the added taxes and fees basically add up to an additional month of service. With these high prices, you would expect premium service, and in my opinion, AT&T delivers. I was testing their network on my iPhone XS and iPhone 11 Pro using eSIM, and the experience was great. They support visual voicemail, Wi-Fi calling, voice over LTE, and if you pay for it, 15 gigs of hotspot data. When you do hit your hotspot limit, your hotspot speeds will be slowed to 128 kilobits per second. I felt this was basically unusable. When I tried streaming a song on Spotify, it took over 57 seconds for the first song to even start playing. Something else to note is about voice over LTE, which AT&T calls HD voice. On iPhone with iOS 13 or later, it is enabled by default. As a result, some users, or at least this one user who made a post about it, have reported dropped calls when their phone switches from LTE to 4G data for coverage. For most people, this isn't going to be an issue, but if you do notice more frequent dropped calls, then you can try turning off cellular data before placing your phone call. Speaking of data, the speeds were consistently fast for me on the AT&T network. I averaged probably about 30 megabits per second down and 15 megabits per second up, and sometimes even getting way faster speeds. AT&T's network is strong with reasonably robust coverage across the United States. Network strength and performance do vary a lot by location, so you can use a site like Root Metrics to compare network coverage in your area. In the Boston area where I live, I felt I had consistently fast speeds with good performance. Now, you may have noticed the 5GE icon on the top of my phone. This stands for 5G Evolution, which AT&T is calling their, quote, first step on the road to 5G. This is not true 5G, but rather improvements AT&T is making to their existing LTE network. They advertise up to 2 times faster performance. AT&T is improving their speeds with carrier aggregation, 4x4 MIMO, and 256 QAM. Anyway, this is LTE, not 5G. In fact, according to Digital Trends, Sprint is suing AT&T, saying the misleading branding is damaging to other carriers because consumers don't know the difference between 5G and 5GE. Sprint issued a survey where 54% of respondents believed 5GE was at least as good as 5G, when in fact it's not, and 43% thought AT&T phones bought today would be 5G compatible. When again, most are not. Despite AT&T being somewhat misleading with 5GE, to their credit, Ookla's 2019 speed test report indicates their network speed has increased 45.1% in Q1 to Q2 2019 compared with Q1 Q2 2018. And they also got the fastest speed score on the latest flagship devices from Samsung and Apple. However, OpenSignal still has AT&T towards the bottom of the pack in terms of 4G availability in their 2019 report. From my experience, 5GE didn't make a difference. I actually got faster speeds at work on LTE than I did at home with 5GE. Regardless of the icon, I still felt the network was overall strong, and again, I had good performance. Something else I thought was strong was the AT&T application. So this is what the application looks like. I really like how I can see my account number, 12 days left, and how much data I've used right up top. If I tap on my wireless, I can see what I'm expected to use, about 30.7 gigs. We'll see about that. You can see all your usage and track the individual usage of each line, international usage, how I use my data. I can tap on that. AT&T will give you a breakdown of your data usage. You can kind of see a theme of the application here, and that is that it's a little slow. It takes some loading. I will not be providing feedback. I will submit again. We have a little live chat that just popped up. They're almost there. Promise you guys. Oh my gosh. There we go. So we're updating this info right now, so you may not see all your recent data usage. That's fine. But yeah, it kind of shows you your breakdown of your cellular data. It's cool that AT&T provides that, provides some features, and allows you to kind of see what you're using your data on. You can also manage your data plan, and this is really cool. So in the app, you can see how much data you're using, and then you could potentially switch plans based on that usage. I'm currently signed up for the Unlimited and More Premium plan, $90 a month. I can see 19.55 gigs this month. My 4-month average is 5.35 gigs, and AT&T gives me the option to switch plans. I could drop down to the Unlimited More plan, go to a 9 gig plan for $70 a month, or even drop all the way down to a 3 gig plan for $60 a month. Another thing I want to mention is if you're looking at your data usage, you can go to Manage My Data Usage, and here you'll actually find the option, when it loads again, to enable data. So you could actually disable data if you want to turn that off, and you have the option to turn off a stream saver. And what this does is it limits video quality to stream at 480p. I think this is on to save data, which doesn't really make sense because you're on an unlimited plan, but also to save AT&T's network so they don't have to buffer and load all that extra data for high quality content. So overall, I think the AT&T app, you can also purchase phones and deals and all that jazz. Overall, I think it's functional. It's a little bit slower, and it's basically their website formatted into some kind of application. It's decent, it gets the job done, and it provides a pretty good overview of your account. And I do love their data management system where you can see how much data you've used. Now, let's talk about AT&T's new unlimited plans. Previously, AT&T offered 2 unlimited plans, Unlimited and More for $70 and Unlimited and More Premium for $80 per month. Both plans also included live TV with over 35 channels and unlimited talk and text to Canada and Mexico. The difference between the plans was that the $70 plan had a standard definition video streaming limit and no support for the hotspot. For $10 extra, the $80 plan gave you HD video streaming and 15 gigs of hotspot data. Now, starting today, November 3rd, AT&T is offering 3 new plans. The $70 plan is dropping to $65 per month, being renamed to AT&T Unlimited Starter, and losing the 22 gigs of priority data. Instead, your data will always be deprioritized. The $80 plan is dropping to $75 per month, being renamed to AT&T Unlimited Extra, increasing to 50 gigs of priority data, and keeping that same 15 gigs of hotspot data. Unfortunately, this plan is losing HD video streaming and the premium entertainment options, and both plans lose the previously included live TV with over 35 channels. Instead, AT&T is introducing a third option, the AT&T Unlimited Elite plan. This plan includes 100 gigs of priority data, 30 gigs of hotspot data, HD video streaming, and the premium entertainment options. This plan will also include a free subscription to HBO and HBO Max when it's rolled out in May 2020. Also still available will be AT&T's ridiculous amount of add-ons. These basically match the silly add-ons from Verizon, even down to the navigation application. People, Google Maps is a thing. Definitely check that out for navigation. Anyway, like Verizon, I don't think these add-ons are worth it and should be avoided. Thankfully, they are tucked away in your online account. The overall online account experience was pretty good too. You get a nice overview of your account and your usage, and like the app, you can see your data usage, manage your data usage, and even switch between the new postpaid plans available. The new plans are better, but they are still expensive. The truth is, I think AT&T postpaid is only worth signing up for if you're able to take advantage of that group discount, which brings the price down to $40 per month per person for AT&T Unlimited Extra. Otherwise, there are a lot of great alternative plans out there that are just calling to be tried out. I even think AT&T's prepaid plans are far better. $30 for 1 gig, $40 for 8 gigs, $45 for unlimited handset data, and $55 for unlimited data with hotspot. Cricket is another popular choice with some great plans on the AT&T network. They do have some data speed caps on their plans, ranging from 3 to 8 megabits per second, and most plans don't support the hotspot, but their Cricket More plan got some upgrades. They removed the speed cap and included 15 gigs of hotspot data. Combined with Cricket's insane family discount, this brings the total cost down to just $32 per month per person for unlimited data, including all taxes and fees. This makes Cricket a significantly better value than AT&T. Pure Talk USA also just updated their plans with more data, making them now cheaper than Cricket and AT&T prepaid for individuals. I haven't tried them personally, but their new plans and prices seem like a pretty good deal. Another carrier I want to bring to your attention is Wing. What makes Wing great is there is no data speed cap, so all plans are at full speed, and all plans support the personal hotspot. I think they have reasonable prices for individuals. The same $90 unlimited plan I signed up for is just $55 per month from Wing with the exact same features and service. As a matter of fact, I was curious about Wing and how their plan compared, so I decided to sign up. I signed up for this very unlimited plan, and so far it seems to be the same as AT&T, but at a much lower price, which I think is a great summary of AT&T. They have a strong network with great features, good coverage, and fast data speeds in my area, but why sign up for AT&T if you can get the same network experience for less? Maybe they are worth it if you value being able to go to a physical store if you have an issue, or perhaps you can get a group of people together for that family discount. But really, I think you're better off looking elsewhere. That wraps up this video. Please click thumbs up if you found it helpful. You can find links to all the plans I mentioned in this video down in the video description, and also consider visiting my website, bestphoneplans.net, to easily compare plans, prices, and features. I'm Stetson. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.